Since the feared alien race, the Thargoids, returned in 3303, the need for commanders who can fight against them has only increased. The dangers are great, and anyone looking to hunt, these aliens will need special weapons and a good understanding of combat tactics to succeed. The Thargoids. The Thargoids are a hostile and enigmatic alien race that has existed for thousands of years. They were one of the greatest mysteries of the universe, until they reappeared in 3303. Unlike humans, the Thargoids possess advanced organic technology, using biological ships and powerful weapons. They pose a significant threat to humanity, attacking colonies and space fleets. Players can face these creatures in intense battles, requiring special skills and advanced equipment to survive. The Thargoids are an alien race that originated from beyond the known human space, coming from the farthest reaches of the galaxy, particularly the Pleiades Nebula. Although their first encounters with humans occurred thousands of years ago, their exact origin and the location from which they emerged remain a mystery. They reappeared in large numbers in 3303, attacking human systems and bringing an escalating threat. Scout. Scouts are the most common and weakest Thargoids operating in large groups. They do not have hearts, which means they are easier to defeat. Although fragile, their strength lies in their numbers and agility, as they are fast and attack in swarms, overwhelming the player if not faced with care. Cyclops. The Cyclops is the most basic type of Thargoid interceptor and has 4 hearts. Each heart must be destroyed to completely defeat the ship. Although strong, the Cyclops is considered the most accessible among interceptors. It is relatively slow, but its weapons can cause significant damage if not avoided. Basilisk. The Basilisk is faster and more dangerous than the Cyclops, with 5 hearts. It has stronger defenses and a more devastating attack. Its superior speed and greater resilience make the Basilisk a considerable challenge, requiring more advanced tactics and greater player skill to destroy. Medusa. The Medusa is one of the most dangerous interceptors, possessing 6 hearts. It is more resilient and has more devastating attacks than the Basilisk, as well as being more difficult to take down. Fighting a Medusa requires much more preparation, tactical knowledge, and specialized weapons, making it a challenge even for experienced players. Hydra. The Hydra is the most powerful and feared type, with 8 hearts. Its resistance is extremely high, and its attack strength is devastating. The Hydra is the hardest to destroy, requiring a team of well-coordinated players, advanced strategies, and cutting-edge weaponry. Defeating it alone is practically impossible. The Thargoids have a unique ability to pull your ship out of hyperspace and, in addition, temporarily disable the ship's frame shift drive, FSD, leaving the commander vulnerable. Thargoid interdiction in hyperspace. During travel between systems in hyperspace, the Thargoids can detect your presence and use alien technology to pull you out of this state. This maneuver is known as Thargoid hyperdiction. Disabling the frame shift drive, FSD. When the Thargoid performs this interdiction, it also emits a highly powerful electromagnetic pulse, EMP, which temporarily disables several systems on your ship, including the frame shift drive, responsible for supercruise and hyperspace travel. This pulse causes a kind of electrical overload, and you can see your ship momentarily lose power. At this point, you are out of hyperspace, with your ship at a standstill and the FSD disabled, meaning you cannot immediately enter supercruise or hyperspace to escape. It is a tense situation, as while the ship is rebooting, an automatic process, you are vulnerable to a direct attack from the Thargoids. After a few seconds, the ship's systems begin to restart, and you eventually regain control. But the Thargoids may have already started their assault. This event is both frightening and unexpected, especially in regions near areas where the Thargoids are active, such as the Pleiades or Coalsack nebulas. Why should I kill the Thargoids? Fighting against the Thargoids is not just a choice, but a duty. These aliens are attacking our colonies and threatening the survival of humanity. Every time we take down a Thargoid, we protect our homes and give our species a chance to survive. Additionally, the rewards are substantial: rare materials, credits, and the respect of factions. Facing the Thargoids tests our skills to the limit, and only the most daring commanders manage to emerge victorious from this battle. What they might look like. Thargoids in Elite Dangerous have an appearance that reflects the organic and alien nature of their ships. Their vessels resemble biological creatures, with circular shapes and patterns resembling giant flowers or insects. They feature dark, greenish colors with luminous details that glow in shades of green and yellow. These ships emit unusual and terrifying sounds, reinforcing their alien nature. Everything about them suggests a connection to biological life, from their weapons to the swarms of small drones known as Thargoids. They are mysterious beings clearly different from humanity. States of systems in the Thargoid War. The Second Thargoid War began in 3303 and has varied with periods of escalation and relative dormancy. Recently, however, Thargoid aggression has increased significantly. It now appears that the Thargoids have initiated a large-scale invasion of human space. Several populous systems have reported a large number of Thargoid invasions, fierce attacks on space stations, planetary ports, and human fleets. Millions of refugees have been seen fleeing their homes. It is now up to humanity to respond. A number of system states have been identified, which can be filtered on the galaxy map. Thargoid alert. A system will enter an alert state when there are reports of Thargoids moving through its space, often as precursors to a broader invasion. Markets in an alert system will offer missions to hunt Thargoid ships to prevent the invading force from establishing a presence. Thargoid invasion. If a human-controlled system is unable to prevent the advance of an alert state, it will enter an invasion state. A full Thargoid invasion force will enter the system, attacking space stations and planetary ports in an effort to drive humanity out. Markets in an invaded system will offer missions to destroy Thargoid ships in an attempt to prevent the aliens from gaining full control. Other missions to deliver supplies, recover human items, and evacuate refugees will also aid in the war effort. Thargoid control. If a Thargoid invasion force is not expelled from a system in time, stations and planetary ports will continue to deteriorate due to constant Thargoid attacks. Eventually, these locations will be abandoned, leaving the system under Thargoid control. Space controlled by Thargoids is highly dangerous, with no remaining human presence to offer missions or support. The only way to regain control is to hunt and destroy Thargoid ships in the system. Thargoid Titan. Thargoid Titans are located at the center of a vast corrosive cloud known as the Maelstrom. These massive ships are the epicenter of the Thargoid forces invading human-occupied systems around their current location. The systems of the Titans are considered extremely dangerous, and only the bravest pilots, with appropriately equipped ships, should consider entering this space. How to find the Thargoids. There are several methods to locate Thargoids within a star system. Non-human signal sources, NHSS. Whether using the Integral Spectrum Scanner, or simply exploring a system, commanders can encounter a non-human signal source, NHSS. This marks an alien origin point, which may indicate one or more Thargoid ships. The ship's computer will evaluate the signals to assign a threat level. The higher the threat level, the greater the estimated danger. X conflict zones. With the recent escalation of the Thargoid War, there has been an increase in alien activity in various human systems. Anti-Xeno conflict zones will typically appear in systems with a Thargoid presence, and pilots are encouraged to participate in these battles, provided their ships are equipped for it, and help repel the alien fleet. Thargoid attack. Thargoids have been targeting human ships traveling through star systems where the aliens are active. Hyperdictions, when ships are pulled out of hyperspace. Jumps are common in systems with a Thargoid presence. There are also several verified reports that human ships exiting Supercruise Mode, SC, will attract the attention of alien ships in these systems. Pay close attention to your radar and ship's computer notifications, and stay alert for energy spikes approaching you. Guardian weapons. But what weapon should I use? Gauss Cannon. The Gauss Cannon is one of the most powerful Guardian weapons against Thargoids. It fires high-velocity projectiles that deal significant piercing damage. Its accuracy is high, but the player needs to charge the shot to achieve greater impact. It is ideal for targeting weak points on Thargoids, such as their hearts, but requires skill to use effectively due to recoil and charging time. Shard Cannon. The Shard Cannon fires a burst of high-velocity shards, functioning like an energy shotgun. It is more effective at short distances, dealing damage over a wide area. Although it is not as accurate as the Gauss Cannon, it compensates with the number of projectiles per shot. This makes the Shard Cannon excellent for fighting smaller ships, such as Thargoid scouts, as its spread is ideal for hitting multiple nearby targets. Plasma Charger. The Plasma Charger fires balls of plasma, energy that cause significant damage to Thargoids. The weapon has the capability to charge shots, increasing the damage amount based on the charging time. It is effective against larger targets, such as Thargoid interceptors. However, its firing rate is slow and requires precision. which can make it challenging to use in faster-paced combat. Remote Release Flak Launcher. The flak launcher is an ideal weapon for destroying the small Thargoid hunter ships, the Thargons. It fires explosives that detonate remotely, spreading fragments that cause significant damage in areas. Its main function is to combat swarms of smaller ships, and the player needs to detonate the projectiles at the right moment to maximize the effect. It is highly effective against large groups of small enemies. Thank you for watching the video all the way through. Don't forget to leave a like and suggest something for the channel in the comments. This was a project for justabout.com. Credits and sources used in this video are listed in the comments.